What up, folks? I was just watching a video a little while ago, an incel video, and it was some news program or pseudo news program that interviewed EGGWHITE in regards to some of the videos he put out, like that Eric Manassian music video and other things. And their concern was the fact that, they regarded his videos as misogynistic, which, I can understand why. Yeah, they would be considered misogynistic. But I found that there was very little compassion towards him. There was no concern on why he was saying such things. And at the end of the video, they basically got him to say that maybe he wouldn't be so misogynistic. Maybe he wouldn't say things that are so hateful to women. But there was no sense of encouragement for him. There was no sense of self-improvement or speaking to him about self-improvement. It was kind of like, stop saying bad stuff about women, but it sucks to be you. I'm kind of like, if the guy is having a problem initially, shouldn't you try to encourage the reason why he was having the problem? Or wouldn't you try to come up with a way to change the way he looked at things? But your concern was his misogyny. And true, even he admitted that maybe he was a bit misogynistic. But why was that? The reporter seemed like a person who never had a problem with women, so as far as he's concerned, there's probably no reason why anybody would ever say those things. But this guy comes from a different place. So why is that? Let's face it, nobody wants to be an incel. Nobody wants to be an incel. I should know because I remember my high school years. I was an incel. I didn't know what the word was at the time, but I was an incel. And I still say the name incel is not the right name because over and over people keep saying it's about sex. It's not about sex. It's female attention. And females withhold their attention from this guy on a collective level. He's going to be bitter. It's only natural he's going to be bitter. Anybody would be bitter under those circumstances. But yet, he's looked upon as a potential terrorist or somebody who's radicalizing lonely men. You don't really have to radicalize lonely men. Once they're treated a certain way over and over on a repeated basis, they're going to form their own opinions. It's easy. No, I never thought about hurting women, but I know what it's like to be alone. I know what it's like to feel unwanted. At least during the time that I had to deal with it. And I can identify with certain things that EGGWHITE says because I was there. I went through it. Now, maybe he goes through an extreme that I wouldn't do, but he's not totally off the mark. People were calling me gay in high school because I didn't have a girlfriend. Never mind the fact that girls did not really give me attention. But I was supposed to be gay because I didn't have a girlfriend in high school. Again, that was never my choice. It was the women. You wouldn't call them lesbians. So again, I kind of identify with certain things that Egg White says. Hell, me and him probably wouldn't even like each other. But a broken clock is right twice in a day. So, I don't know. Compassion towards guys it's a missing commodity for some reason. And, you know, and maybe some of them are unrealistic. I know with me, if I look at a Tupac Shakur video and I look at the booty girls on there saying, I want one of those booty girls, and I can't get one, I mean, sometimes you gotta be realistic. You're not gonna hook up with Barbie on the beach in a case like that, but a lot of guys, they're not really looking for booty girls or Barbies on the beach. They're looking for just a basic girl compatible to them. And when it doesn't happen, particularly on a repeated basis, it starts to sting. And you don't understand why. Sometimes you don't understand why. Some guys will say they admit they have shortcomings. But there are some who don't see their shortcomings. And sometimes women will reject a guy prematurely and then hook up with somebody that might beat her ass later on. But she made that choice. Well, if the guy sees that, what is he supposed to think? So, like I said, I really didn't like that interview with Egg White and news reporter, because I really think it was kind of one-sided. I really think that a little more compassion should have been there, instead of just saying basically, it sucks to be you.